Good morning, hello, it's Daniel. This is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Today's another day of triathlon training. Yesterday I got dropped from 2 bike races in the same day. There's only one place I'm going to rectify that problem, and that is out here, riding my bike. So here's what I'm doing. It's a club ride day today. I've set up about 10-15 minutes ahead of the group. I'm going to meet them at the cafe, have a bit of social, ride home is the plan. Should be circa 4 hours. We're actually going into Nottinghamshire today. We're going to be stopping at Cafe Velo Verde, which is where I'm hosting my first ever group ride on Sunday the 13th of April. All the details in the description down below on a Strava link. Be good to see you there. We're going to ride around some of the Outlaw Half Course, so hopefully see some of you there. I've also taken some advice from Lee Tunnicliffe today and started cold. Felt like spring was here, so jersey, gilet, arm warmers, leg warmers. It's cold. I should have perhaps gone for a jacket, but oh well, let's get pedaling. Don't tell anybody, but I was just going the wrong way around the route. I think I'm now a couple of miles behind. I'm cutting across back to the way the route should be going, but I might have missed the group, but whatever. Oh, if only there was a Strava route that showed you which way to go. I'd looked at the route, I just didn't look at the which way around it went. I assumed. I shouldn't assume, should I? Anyway, let's keep pedaling. This is concerning. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually a light frost in places, so I'm being really cautious. Although it's 5 or 6 degrees now, and I'm sure in an hour or so there'll be no ice anywhere. Just those little patches that have been under the shade can catch you out. You only need a little centimetre of ice, don't you, when you're off. So on that note, we're going to put the camera away and concentrate. So the group did catch me, and then I dropped an AirPod, taking my earphone out. Had to stop and go and pick it up. Luckily a car had not run over it. And then the group waited for me. Thank you, group. The Cafe Velo Verde is down there. Let me know if you can see James Saxby's tiny little wee-wee. I'm not stopping. I'm going to roll through these guys and just ride steady back. The group are riding on it, and I am not. And it'd be nice just to keep going and not stop at a cafe for 20 minutes, half an hour. But that is Cafe Velo Verde, where we're going to have the group ride. So if you could just imagine that. Great, thanks. Anyway, we'll keep rolling. How many you got? 3. The only problem with giving jelly babies out is I've counted them all on my fitness pal. I've logged them all.
Oh, you'll be even more of a deficit then.
Yeah, I know, but I need to know what it is. You can have them in front of you. I've got a couple of bars. You sure?
Yeah. Down there all the way back now, isn't it?
Have you not heard of disc brakes, by the way?
No.
Have you heard there's a disc brake movement? No?
No.
Okay. You were a disc brake bike once. You broke it.
Well, there you go then. 0 for 1.
Rubbish. Let's go. Was that Emily saying get home?
Probably.
Nearly there now. Everything is better with a bit of sunshine, isn't it? Just like I feel like my general morale and mood is so much better, and bike riding makes that 10 times better. I'm particularly going to enjoy now. This is one of the few times that I peel off before the end of the route to go back to my house, and the guys have to go a little bit further. Unlucky lads. But this is plenty enough bike riding for me, so I'm just going to finish it off, and then I'll talk about my week in a bit more overview, I think, because I've had a decent week on the bike. Today's been pretty cruisy, other than we did come across one other group, and there were a handful of us that just had a bit of a few-minute burn-up just for the fun of it, but nothing too serious, but good to have a bit of fun. Okay, ride done and dusted. I'll leave the stats on screen. We've been out for a lovely meal this evening for Liz's birthday, because tomorrow she is 21 years old. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Again, she's wearing a birthday suit, so she is not coming on camera right now, but happy birthday, Liz.
Thank you.
So, more important things. Training. That ride was really good. Good to get out in the sunshine. I think it just gave me a bit of a glimmer of hope that this year is going to be good in terms of weather. I know the next week or so is looking pretty bad in the UK, but will bear with it. So 3 weeks ago, I committed to really pressing on my training, especially cycling, trying to do a decent amount more volume, really trying hard. I felt like I hadn't really been trying hard over winter. I thought I had been trying hard, but now I'm actually trying hard. Week 1 and 2 plagued by a bit of a knee niggle, still managed to get decent volume done, but now this week I've had a touch wood, a week of absolutely no knee niggle. I'm hoping to pick running up in the next week or two as well, because my hamstring feels fine, but I'm giving that a bit more time. And cycling's been going well. So the last 3 weeks, for example, the numbers were 18 hours on the bike, the week after 19 hours 52 minutes on the bike, and this week 18 hours 43 minutes on the bike. The majority of that is easy volume, it's just zone 2, but I have done one sort of ramp interval session, a crit race, that lasted 24 minutes in total, and then I've had some digs on the ride today. So some intensity, not a huge amount, but I'm feeling quite tired from all that. That's a lot of time, and how I've been able to do that is I've actually ridden, a couple of times a few days this week. So when I can cram an hour in, I'm cramming an hour in. When I can do an hour and a half, 2 hours in the evening, I'm cramming that in as well. So I feel like it's taken full focus, and like Liz has described me as this week as being obsessed, which I am at the minute, but I feel like I have to be, because I've been not obsessed over winter and I'm just not taking any real significant steps forward. So now I have a cycling coach, so he's given me some actual sessions to do, and we're talking about the season ahead and trying to put plans in place for that. But it's all down to me still. It's not, what it's like if you're coached. They're not going to do it for you. You still need to take a lead in what you think you should be doing and when, and how much is too much, and so on. So we're working really well. Another few weeks down the line, I'm going to get coach on and we'll have a bit more of a debrief, but I feel like I just need to do some more things with him and sort of see how it goes. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling good. My plan, or loose plan, is to hopefully not get ill in the next 3 weeks, have another 3 weeks of bless you. Oh, it's all over your face, all down you. Oh, Liz. It's have another 3 weeks of good volume. It might not be that high, but certainly 15 hours plus on the bike, easing in the running as well. Then I'm going to have an easier week, and then Liz and I are going to Mallorca for a week, aren't we? Which we're very lucky to be able to do. Yeah, so, and hopefully then that week will be a decent week's training. And then I'm just going to pick back up then when I come back, depending on how I feel, depending on what I'm currently weighing in at, all those sorts of things, because the main reason I'm doing all this bike volume, it is to get fit, but it's also to drop some weight, and that's really helping me. So I'm just taking that day by day, and being in a calorie deficit every day or most days is taking its toll. It's difficult, and I feel like my body's not quite recovering as well as it should do, but I've got to do this because I've got loads of events this year and I've got a lot of work to do. So that's what the last few weeks look like. If you're interested in my Training Peaks fitness score, it's 88 at the minute, which is sort of up there with when I'm in a consistent training block. Yeah, that's great, especially as I'm not running at the minute. I'm pretty happy with that, and it's just a number, and there's more to it than numbers. But yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight. I put all my training on Strava down below, so if you're interested, hit that follow button and see what I'm up to on there. Put all the power and heart rate and all that stuff on there. And yeah, I'm going to end today's video there. I used to do these sort of training week recaps every week, but I've not really done them for a little while. I might bring those back as we're getting into the season, but we will see. Looking ahead to this week, it's going to be pretty much the same. Plenty of cycling. I don't think I'm going to do any running this week. I'm going to give it another week, I think, but and maybe do a crit race next weekend. But yeah, if I can just do another week of the same as I've done this week, I'll be really happy. But the weather looks like it's not playing ball next weekend at the minute. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe. Hope you're well. Hope you're training well, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.